So today I'm going to talk about something that's probably a bit of an unpopular topic, and that's hard work. Nobody seems to like doing hard work. We all want to do obviously the things that we enjoy and the things that we find easy. But often it's hard work where we get the major breakthroughs and that can help distinguish us from other people. So, how can we use hard work to get upgraded? Just the ability to persevere and push through things that you find difficult is a major superpower which will set you apart from other people and opens a world of possibilities, because not only can you learn and enjoy the things that you're good at with a bit of practice, time, effort and determination, you can add other things to your repertoire that you would otherwise forego. We all have a natural tendency to want to do what we find easy and enjoyable, and a lot of the time that works really well for us. Things that we enjoy doing tend to come easily to us and we tend to excel in those. Now this may be unpopular to hear, but it's really important that you practice the things that you find hard to do. If you're trying to learn something, sometimes there are parts that are hard, and our natural tendency is to try and avoid those and do the things that we find easy and the things that we find enjoyable. The greatest learnings are often in the things that we find hardest to do, the things that we struggle with, and it takes perseverance to carry on and work your way through those. If you want a beautiful lawn, then unfortunately you have to cut the grass. To really be successful and excel in what you're doing, you have to sometimes double down on those bits that you find hard. Keep practicing them until you get better at them, whether that's mathematics, whether you struggle with English. Your natural tendency will be, of course, to avoid that and do the things that you really enjoy. But most people that are highly successful have learned to master the things that they find difficult. That's where the greatest achievement often comes. The things that we find easy don't push us, don't stretch us as much as the things that we find difficult. Now, I'm not for 1 minute suggesting that you spend your whole time doing things that you don't enjoy and you don't like. But if you're trying to master something, if you're trying to learn something, make sure that you don't completely avoid the things that you are not so good at. In general, you will do really well at things that you enjoy. And it's a great strategy to find things that you enjoy and put your time and effort into those and improve them. But in the course of doing that, if there are things that you find difficult along the way, go back and practice those things, master those things, because they will eventually accelerate your learning in all the other areas. If you want to learn, for example, to play tennis, you have to practice your backhand as well as your, I don't know what the thing is, your front hand swing, so that you can play both sides of the ball. If you're good at one side and you only practice that, you'll have a weakness on the other side which will let you down in your game. So you have to practice both. And generally speaking, the bits that you find hard, you have to practice more to compensate for the fact that it doesn't come naturally to you. So I know this is probably a bit of an unpopular message, but if you're at school and there are subjects that you like, enjoy them. Have a wonderful time in those subjects. But if there are subjects that you find difficult or you struggle with, maybe spend a little bit of extra time in your own time, going a little bit deeper, trying to find something in them that sparks your curiosity. One of the greatest ways to learn is to be curious about something. So if you're struggling with something, why? Why are you finding it difficult? What is it about the subject that doesn't engage you? Are there other bits of the subject? For example, if you're trying to learn history or something, can you go a little bit deeper? Can you find out a little bit more about the characters? These days it's very easy to do extra research and find things out on the internet that are not part of the curriculum. So sometimes if you're struggling with something, maybe finding another way round, looking at the subject in a different way can help, and the internet can be a great source of information. So I'm sure you found this challenging, and it was meant to be slightly challenging. I'm challenging you to go beyond your comfort zone, to push into things that you find difficult and stick with them until you get a result. Now, don't do this with everything. Find 1 or 2 things that you want to improve, that you struggle with, and focus on those. We don't want to make your life miserable. and then carry on doing all the other things that you enjoy, but make sure you dedicate a little bit of time, maybe every day or a couple of times a week, to really working on the things that you find hard, because those are the things where you will find the maximum improvement when the breakthrough comes. And you do have to stick to it sometimes for a bit of time before that breakthrough comes through. I hope you found this useful, and remember, I'm Leslie, and you've been upgraded.